to look in the mirror and only see the cracks. Walking down a lonely road with a mountain on my back. I thought the world was a cold place, made of stone and steel, afraid to tell the universe the things I really feel. But you look past the surface, you look beneath the skin, and you opened up the windows to let the sunlight in. You were the hand that reached into the deep, the one who stayed awake while I was lost in sleep. You gave me a reason to believe in something real, and taught me that a broken heart is allowed to finally heal. Because you love me, I found the solid ground. I finally heard the music in a world of empty sound. You were the anchor when the tide was pulling high, the only splash of color in a gray and winter sky. I'm standing tall, I'm finally reaching for the stars above, and it's all because you gave me all your love. It's in the way you hold me when the night is turning cold. A story of 1,000 years that's never getting old. You took the heavy armor that I wore for so many years, and you washed away the soul and the sting of all my fears. Now I don't have to hide, and I don't have to run. I'm bathing in the glory of a never setting sun. You believed when I was doubting. You were the voice on the mountain shouting, I am worthy, I am new. Every breath I take belongs to you. Yeah, because you love me, because you love me. I found the solid ground. I finally heard the music in a world of empty sound. You were the anchor when the tide was pulling high, the only splash of color in a gray and winter sky. I'm standing tall, I'm finally reaching for the stars above, and it's all because you gave me all your love. I see the truth now, I see the light. Because you love me, everything is right. I've been a stranger to the beauty right in front of my eyes, chasing down the lightning and the charcoal of the skies. I left the table quiet and I left the bed cold, trading in the diamond for a flicker of the gold. But underneath the static and the motion of the day, there was a steady current that will never wash away. You're the gravity that holds me when I'm spinning out of light, the only star that's burning through the static of the night. I may have been a shadow, I may have been unkind, but you were the architecture of every bridge I designed. You were always on my mind, like a sacred secret I was terrified to find. pilgrim walking through the canyons of the cold, looking for a story that has never been oversold. I've touched the marble statues and I've climbed the silver stairs, but I only found the echoes of 1,000 empty prayers. I've lived my life in shadows, just a ghost inside the machine, searching for a fire that I felt but never seen. But in the middle of the desert, I felt a drop of rain, a sudden bit of healing for a long forgotten pain. You reach across the distance, you reach across the years, and offer me a sanctuary for all my hidden fears. I wanna know what love is, let it break the seals away. Let it be the light that turns the midnight into day. Show me the power, show me the holy grace, show me the entire world inside your soft embrace. I've been waiting for a lifetime just to feel this fire, the truth of the spirit and the heart's one desire. It's not written in the stars and it's not carved in the stone. It's the way you make me feel like I am finally home. I'm shedding all the heavy skin I grew to survive, and for the first time in my history, I feel truly alive. I'm opening the windows, let the river start to flow. There's a glory in the places that I was too afraid to go. Teach me the language, show me the way, show me the way. I'm standing on the altar of a brand new day. No more hiding, or doubt, no more doubt. This is what the universe is screaming about. I wanna know what love is, let it break the seals away. Let it be the light that turns the midnight into day. Show me the power, show me the power, show me the holy grace, show me the holy grace, show me the entire world inside your soft embrace. I've been waiting for a lifetime just to feel this fire, the truth of the spirit and the heart's one desire. I see it, I feel it now. Everything is love. The world is a riot of color and hollow sound, but here in the quiet, a different truth is found. I'm tracing the map of the life written in your palm, the only port in the storm, the only center of calm. We don't need the echo echoes of 1,000 desperate streets. We found the rhythm where the soul and the body meets. It's the weight of your shadow leaning into my own, the softest kingdom that I have ever known. I'm trading the lightning for the glow of a single spark, following the trail of your breath through the velvet dark. Oh, it's the whisper of love, a sacred and silver line, a symphony born in the moments your heart meets mine. The music is breathing, a secret that's ours to keep, while the rest of the universe is lonely and fast asleep. I'll give you the morning, I'll give you the velvet night. In the whisper of love, I have finally found the light. There's a vintage grace in the way that you say my name, a cooling water for every old and burning shame. The saxophone is weeping for the years I spent alone, before you turn this house of glass into a home of stone. I used to be a ghost in the machinery of the day, but your whisper blew the dust of the lonely world away. Let the mountains shake, let the ocean shake, let the oceans rise. I found my only heaven here between your eyes. I am grounded, I am free. You're the only one who can unlock the depth of me. Oh, it's holy. The music is breathing, a secret that's ours to keep, while the rest of the universe is lonely and fast asleep. I'll give you the morning, I'll give you the velvet night. In the whisper of love, I have finally found the light. The whisper of us, the end of the search, always beautifully. I used to look for grace in the pages of a book, searching for a miracle in every path I took. I thought that paradise was a kingdom in the sky, a distant golden city far beyond the human eye. But then you spoke my name and the world began to shift, and I realized that being here is the only holy gift. It's not a gate of ivory, it's not a street of gold, it's a simple steady mercy of having you to hold. I don't need the wings to fly, I don't need to touch the sun, because when I'm in your arms the search is finally done. Oh, with you, my heaven ever on earth. The world is a sequence of shadows and light, a frantic collision of day and of night. I was a fragment, a soul out of place, moving through silence and drifting through space. But you were the gravity, steady and deep, the promise that time was intended to keep. It's not a whisper, it's not a mistake, it's a tectonic shift that no power can break. I'm anchored in carbon, I'm written in gold, a story that doesn't know how to grow old. Oh, it's the everlasting, the breath and the bone, the strongest foundation that I've ever known. It's a monument standing where the stars used to fall, the answer that echoes through every stone wall. I found my beginning, I found my one name inside of love that is always the same. I used to be haunted by what I couldn't hold, trading my warmth for a life in the cold. But your love is a language that I finally speak, the courage that finds us when we're weary and weak. We're building a temple that needs no repair, with every heartbeat and every prayer. Let the centuries pass, let the empires end. You're the only reality on which I depend. I am solid, I am soul. You're the only miracle that makes me feel whole. Oh, it's forever. Oh, it's the everlasting, the breath and the bone, the strongest foundation that I've ever known. It's a monument standing where the stars used to fall, the answer that echoes through every stone wall. I found my beginning, I found my one name inside of love that is always the same. I used to live in a house made of glass and of sand, waiting for shadows to slip through the palm of my hand. I was a blueprint of silence, a tower of pride, with nowhere to run and with nowhere to finally hide. But you saw the ruins and you didn't turn to depart. You saw the marble hidden deep in the dust of my heart. It's more than a feeling, it's more than a beautiful dream. It's the iron and silver that's running inside of the stream. We're digging the trenches, we're leveling out all the pain, building a kingdom that's stronger than wind or the rain. Oh, it's the architecture of us, the stone and the light, a sanctuary standing through the heat of the night. It's the pillar, the promise, the foundation we laid, a love that is fearless and a heart that is never afraid. We're rising up higher, we're touching the edge of the sky on the architecture of a love that will never say die. There's a grace in the corners and a strength in the halls. I've written your name on the breath of these beautifuls. The cello is singing the truth that I finally found, that being with you is my only piece of holy ground. The windows are open, the light is beginning to pour. I don't have to live like a ghost in the dark anymore. Let the world tremble, let the foundation shake. There isn't a power that can cause this to break. I am solid, I am stone, I'm finally resting in a world that is truly my own. It's unbreakable. It's the architecture of us, the stone and the light, a sanctuary standing through the heat of the night. It's the pillar, the promise, the foundation we laid, a love that is fearless and a heart that is never afraid. We're rising up higher, we're touching the edge of the sky on the architecture of a love that will never say die. Built to last, built for two, the architecture of me and you. I used to bow to the whispers of doubt and of fear, thinking the summit was a place I could never get near. I lived in the shadows of mountains I couldn't ascend, waiting for someone to tell me how the story would end. But you saw a kingdom where I only saw the debris. You handed the crown of my own spirit back to me. It's the end of the silence, the end of the cold, the greatest devotion that's ever been told. I'm stepping out from the wreckage and into the light, finally claiming the day and the night. Oh, it's the sovereign heart, the love that will reign, the fire that's burning through every old shackle and chain. Always raining, always true. The sovereign heart is you. Think that love was just a flavor of the week, a temporary treasure that was far too hard to seek. I taste a little honey and I'd wait for it to sour, counting down the minutes of a short and lonely hour. But you came in like morning, so steady and so kind, taste of every yesterday behind. It's not a rushing fever, it's not a sudden rain, it's the quiet sugar running through the middle of my veins. I'm waking up to kindness, I'm waking up to you, finding out that every dream I ever had was true. Sweetest always, a love that never ends, the kind of deep devotion where the soul and spirit blend. It The world is full of moments that were never meant to stay, like a flicker in the window or a shadow in the day. I used to think that beauty was a temporary thing, a song that only lasted for a season in the spring. But standing in your light, I see the truth is finally here. The kind of love that deepens with every passing year. It's not a ghost, it's not a dream, it's the gold inside the stone, the light inside the stream. I'm letting go of maybe, I'm letting go of if. I'm standing on the summit of the highest mountain cliff. Oh, it's the one forever, the love that never breaks, the only perfect promise that a human spirit makes. It's a river made of diamonds, it's a sky of endless blue. The only word I ever want is sitting here with you. I found the heart, I found the peace, I found the peace of mind in the one forever I was always meant to find. There's a vintage grace in everything we've come to be, a quiet strength that's finally set my weary spirit free. We don't need the thunder, we don't need the lightning strike. We found a steady rhythm that the angels really like. Every word you whisper is a seed inside my soul, growing into something that has finally made me whole. Let the clock stop, let the world spin. I'm finally at the place where the miracles begin. I am certain, I am whole. You've written always right across my you are the one. Oh, it's the one forever, the love that never breaks, the only perfect promise that a human spirit makes. It's a river made of diamonds, it's a sky of endless blue. The only word I ever want is sitting here with you. I found the heart, I found the peace, I found the peace of mind in the one forever I was always meant to find. You are the one. The only